Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is like 100 yards. The scripture comes from Haggai 1 and 9. Looking for much, and behold little, and you brought it home, and I blew on it. Why? A declaration of Yahweh of hosts, because my house that is desolate, and you are running each to his house. Therefore over you the heavens has refrained from dew, and the land has refrained its increase. So here's the message. God said for somebody, you are wondering why certain things have not happened. You are wondering why God has not moved the way that you want him to move. God said if he wanted to, he could go over 100 yards. He could go mile by mile by mile, and he could move as fast as he wants to, as much as he wants to. But he has not moved yet because his house is desolate. He said you are running each to his own house. You not running towards his house, first of all. Second of all, his house is empty. Okay? You brought it home and I blew on it. God said every time, it's like this is somebody, instead of you giving to God in whatever way that you give to God, you do whatever you want to with it. And it's like every time you do that, he blows on it. And it's kind of like when God, I just feel like what God is doing when he blows on it, it's kind of like you have, it's just gone. And you don't understand how you can't keep this and why you can't do that and why this is not working and this is not, like God is saying, why are you not, what are you not understanding? You know what I'm saying? God is saying regardless of how you give to him, whatever it is that he wants you to do, he is not happy. Okay, God is saying he wants you to put the same amount of effort that you put towards the things that you have, towards the things that he has. And I'm saying this like if it's a situation where you are a pastor or a priest or a prophet or prophetess, evangelist, whatever you may be. He wants you to put more effort into teaching his words to his children. He wants you to put more effort into that. If it's a situation where, you are somebody that you go out and you give, like you give to people on the street, or you go and you donate your time or you donate your money or whatever it is that you do. God said he wants you to put the same amount of effort towards what you are doing for him in his name, towards what you do for yourself. And once you do this, he will bless whatever it is, not only that you're doing for him, but also for yourself. And that's the message. He said he'll go overtime for you. If you go overtime for him, he'll go overtime for you. But he wants you to go overtime for him. It's an even exchange. You know what I'm saying? It's not the kind of situation where you are just expecting God to just do for you and you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even in times where I'm sitting around here broke, not one penny in my bank account. If I, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out where my food gonna come from, trying to figure out how this gonna happen, how that's gonna happen, God will still, you know what God will tell me? God will tell me, do what I commanded you to do and let me worry about the rest. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, you are thinking that you feel as though you can push whatever God commanded you to do to the side, and you not worried about that, and you just gonna do what you want to do because you feel like God is not, that's not going to get anything done. That's not gonna get nothing done. God said you got to get rid of that mindset. Do what God told you to do, and then you will see him move. God is not your servant. God is not your maid. That is blasphemy. God, like what's okay? God said you do what He asked you to, and then He will reward you. He is the Father. He's the parent. He'll give to you once you do what you were supposed to. That I'm just being reminded of how when kids have chores, it's like when I was a little girl, my daddy would take me shopping. On the Saturdays that I would be with him, or sometimes on a Sunday. And a lot of people realize that. But what they didn't know is before we went shopping, cut that music on, clean the whole house. Okay, washing the dishes, mopping the floors, vacuuming, dusting, okay, thoroughly. And then I got my reward. And I just feel like God is saying you're going to have to put some work in first. You're going to have to put some work in first. He needs you to put some work in first. He not finna just reward you and you ain't did nothing. He needs you to put some work in first and then you'll receive your reward. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.